What is the purpose of life? Let's answer the age-old question today. Now, at one point in somebody's life, they have always, including myself, they have always wondered, what is the purpose of life? And so I'm here to answer that today. Hopefully, you get a lot of value out of this. So, the purpose of life is to glorify God and enjoy Him forever. That is the message of Scripture from the beginning. We heard it in Isaiah, right? It tells us God says He created us for His glory. In First Corinthians, it tells us by Paul, whether you eat or drink, whatever you do, do all to the glory of God. Now, I know that for a lot of people, that's hard to hear. Most people want to glorify themselves. That's the default of the human heart. We want to be the center of attention, the heroes of our own story, right? And maybe, like I said, it could be very hard for a lot of people to hear, but you were not made for yourself. You were made for Him. Life is not about self-fulfillment. I mean, uh, look at all the people. Look at Hollywood, for example. All these people that are just living for strictly pleasure, self-glorification, make as much money as you can get as much fame as you can have. Just take, get, take, get, right? What happens? They're miserable. They end up drugs or worse. Just lives of despair. Now, I'm not going to say that every single person who is in Hollywood is like that, but you've heard the story time and time again. Why? Because life is not about self-fulfillment. It's about God exaltation. And here's the beauty of it. When we stop chasing our own glory and we start living for God's glory, that's when we begin to find our true joy. That's when life starts to make sense. That's when we feel fulfillment. Why? Because we finally get aligned with our purpose. When a creation functions according to its design, there's harmony, there's peace, there's fulfillment. Psalm 16 tells us, in your presence there is fullness of joy. At your right hand are pleasures forevermore. Fullness of joy. Do you need fullness of joy in your life? Right? Wouldn't that be an amazing thing to have? That's not something that this world can offer. No matter how much we achieve, how much we acquire, that's not going to bring true fulfillment. God created you to know Him, to love Him, to serve Him, and to worship Him. And apart from that, life just loses its meaning. Look at Solomon. He had it all. He had wealth, he had power, he had fame, he had pleasure. Everything our culture says that will make you happy, that most people in life are chasing. But in the end, what did he say? He said, vanity of vanities. All is vanity. Why? Because none of it satisfies the soul. The conclusion? Fear God and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. That's not a burden. That's a gift. It's a path to joy. It's a path to peace. And it's a path to a life that truly matters. So if you want to know the purpose of life, glorify God and enjoy Him forever. All right. So, love and appreciate you for watching. Hope you get value out of this. As always, God bless, and I will see you back next time. Bye.